The Soviet invasion has begun. The Berlin Wall is shattered, and the Red Army surges forward. But NATO, though caught off guard, is far from defenseless. From the western breach, a Soviet armored column advances aggressively, expecting little resistance. Instead, they are met by the deafening roar of M1 Abrams tanks, their 120mm cannons cutting through the lead T-80s. The Soviet advance halts as fire and steel rip through their ranks. The Abrams platoon holds firm, maneuvering between the ruins, exploiting their superior armor and firepower to form a deadly choke point. To the north, a West German Bundeswehr unit scrambles to set up an ambush. A 9K-111 Fock anti-tank missile team locks onto an advancing column of Soviet BMPs, their silhouettes barely visible through the smoke. The missile fires, streaking toward its target. But at the last moment, it glances off reactive armor, failing to penetrate. The BMPs respond with ruthless efficiency, autocannons and machine guns tearing through the West German defenders. The team is wiped out before they can fire another shot. Overhead, NATO's SHORAD systems struggle to hold the skies. With limited radar capabilities, they rely on infrared targeting, but Soviet electronic warfare jammers flood the airwaves with static, disrupting coordination. The sky darkens as Kamov helicopters and Soviet MiG fighters sweep in unchallenged, unleashing rockets and gun runs on NATO's defensive positions. In the south, another battle unfolds. East German National People's Army infantry flood through newly created gaps in the Berlin Wall, advancing under the cover of suppressive fire. But NATO forces are dug in, manning M113 APCs and fortified positions. The M113s open up, their 50 caliber machine guns cutting into the exposed infantry. The East Germans push forward, using rubble and abandoned cars for cover, lobbing grenades as they close the gap. The streets of West Berlin are a war zone. NATO forces are battered, but not broken. With Soviet forces gaining momentum, reinforcements are desperately needed. If NATO cannot regroup soon, the city may be lost. To be continued.